Hello everyone, good morning and welcome back to my English video. In today's video we're gonna talk about reading. So first of all what you have to do is prepare your English permanent student books here. Okay. So second of all I would like to congratulate you that today is your fourth day of fasting and I hope you're still keep motivated in fasting and in learning, so you can finish like one full day and one full month of this Ramadan. So I hope you're still keep motivated, keep strong and be happy. So in this video we're gonna talk about the story of Mary Celeste. Have you ever heard about that story? The story is about a ghost ship. So if you watch the films about the Mary Celeste, so it talks about how the ship goes around with no one inside. So there's still mystery where the people go at the time. So you can imagine like one day you are go abroad and on the ship and you see one ship appear to you, and you would expect that you will meet a lot of people there inside the ship and you would meet the captain of the ship, but in fact once you step in you find no one inside. There's still mystery. Nobody knows where the people go and how the people disappeared from the ship, but the fact that the Mary Celeste ship is not there is no proof that it's wrecked or it was hit by the storm or it sank, but the ship actually was fine, but the mystery is where the people all go. So to know more about the story, let's open the book Supermind English book page 110. So you will listen to the story. Okay, prepare the book, listen to the story. After this we'll watch the video of the story, and later what you have to do is answer the question in part 3 and part 4. But when you have finished doing that, so you don't need to submit your work, so you just do it. Okay, so happy watching everyone.
The children hid in a lifeboat and watched the sailors working. They didn't seem very friendly. Two of them came and stood by the lifeboat.
I'm worried.
One of them said.
The captain's nervous. He's already shouted at me 3 times today.
Achoo!
Sneezed Patrick.
Whoops. I'm sorry.
The sailors heard the noise and looked in the lifeboat. They found the children and took them to the captain.
Look what we found,
One of them said.
Lock them in my cabin.
Said the captain. He looked worried.
I'll talk to them later.
The children looked around the cabin. The door would not open.
Now what?
Alex asked.
We'll have to wait and see what the captain says,
Said Patrick. Phoebe picked up a book from the table.
Hey, listen guys. It's the captain's diary.
She read out.
Things are strange. There is something wrong with the ship. I have a strong feeling that something bad is going to happen.
Quick!
Patrick interrupted.
Come and look out of the porthole. Look at all those lights. It's our gate.
Shouted Alex.
We've got to go. But those lights are green,
said Phoebe.
Our gate's yellow. That's very strange.
We've got to get out of here,
said Patrick.
Let's break the door down.
The children picked up the table and banged it against the door. It opened and they walked out. There were green gates glowing all over the ship. The children were amazed.
Look, there's a sailor. He's walking through one of the green gates,
shouted Alex. The sailor walked through the gate, and a second later, he was gone. Everything was silent. There was no one left.
Now I remember,
said Alex.
The Mary Celeste was the ship that they found with no one on it. No one knew what happened.
Now we know, but nobody would believe us,
said Phoebe.
Look,
shouted Patrick.
There's a yellow light. That's our gate. Come on!
The children stepped into the yellow gate. They were gone in a flash and landed in their school playground with a thump.
Whoa!
I don't believe it,
said Phoebe.
We're home. Look, there are Sam and Rob.
The time travellers ran over to their friends.
Hey guys,
said Patrick.
You'll never guess what just happened. We had an incredible journey. That explosion in the science lesson created a time tunnel.
Very funny. We haven't had science yet. It's this afternoon.
Sam laughed.
Come on, lunch is nearly over, and I want to play football.
The three friends looked at each other. Were they really back at the right time? Or was something wrong?